Yo, it's your boy Logos. And today I just want to rant about something that I've noticed a lot over the past 10 or 15 years. Especially as I got older and my expectations of adults and grown men has only increased because, I don't know, I just expect grown men, grown adults to have more emotional control of themselves compared to teenagers. But what I want to talk about is how is that really not the case. And usually I would talk about how this is a problem with everybody, but I just want to talk about what I noticed within my own community, within black men just like me. Many times when I notice disagreements or arguments between black men, it can rarely just stay civil. It seems like it always have to lead to some type of fight, confrontation, or somebody getting shot. Either way, I don't understand how you consider yourself a quote unquote real nigga or quote unquote real one or quote unquote real man, but at the same time, you don't even have the ability to control your emotions. Your emotional control is honestly that of a teenage girl. When they scream and fight and they clap their hands and all this other bullshit that I find very embarrassing, just to be honest with you. And I've heard this type of stuff happening many times before. Kevin Samuels used to bring it up. He would say this is led to or because of lack of fathers in the home. But I can say that is not always the case. Just because you don't have a father in the home or a father growing up with you or a father figure around, doesn't mean you're just gonna grow up like this. A low emotional intelligence man, a man that can't control himself, a man that can't understand that you're not always under attack. I can't tell you the amount of times I've seen grown black men get offended over nothing. Simple stuff like people telling them to chill out, people telling them to calm down, saying they're doing too much, you causing a scene, and they get offended by that. But at the same time, they tell you how hard they are, how gangster they are, but they're really not really all that stuff. They're really just, I don't know, vulnerable, and they can't handle anybody disagreeing with them, or somebody just not falling in line with every single thing they say, or just allowing them to do every single thing they want to do. Either way, I find them pretty childish. But some of these same men want you to follow them. They want to be leaders. Some of them want to be on YouTube and have channels and stuff where they say they leading men or they're part of red pill the manosphere. As much as we talk about holding women accountable, we really don't hold ourselves accountable. I'm not saying you should be perfect, but you at least see that what I'm doing isn't right. Me screaming, me yelling, me saying that if I saw you in person, I would fight you or beat you up. You know, I'm a grown man with family, investments, all this other stuff. Just makes no sense to me. And I really have no defense over it because I think it's indefensible. If you have a son or you have any boy or any young man that's looking up to you, you should be trying to set a standard. That doesn't mean you have to be perfect, but I don't know, at least do the bare minimum. I don't think getting offended over everything is the bare minimum. I don't think always lose control of your anger is the bare minimum. I don't think clapping your hands, screaming, jumping up and down, that doesn't make you look crazy. Or, well, yeah, it does make you look crazy, but it doesn't make you look tough or intimidating. It makes you look like a jackass. It like you're out of control. It like you shouldn't be leading anybody. It like I should stay away from you because you're volatile. And I don't need volatile people in my life. Honestly, they be hurting themselves as much as they hurt everybody else, depending on the situation. Some of these guys who do this type of stuff, they could be very angry inside for whatever reason. Could be childhood stuff, could be something that happened to them. I don't know. But sometimes they can lash out at people around them, maybe their partner, or even just hurting themselves in business. I made videos or reactions to Fresh and Fit, and them fucking up their own channel because they want to be stupid. More so Myron, which is funny because he's supposed to be like the, I guess, the more outspoken person, the clear leader. He always talking about accountability and women, this and the other, but when he gets upset, he puts on a KKK mask and goes on Kick or Rumble. Absolutely stupid and childish. And no matter what he does or say, you have certain dick riders that will fall in line, listen to it, believe it, no matter what. And I think it's a joke. But people are free to do what they want, and I think people should always be free to do what they want, as long as it doesn't impede on you, hurt you, or anything like that. Let them fuck up their own life or screw up their own opportunities, but don't affect anybody else. Either way, I'm just really sick and tired of black men putting their careers and their futures or their respect on the line over idiocy. You're not always the victim of something. You're not always being attacked. Sometimes people just don't click with you right away. Sometimes you're in the wrong and you need to recognize that. As much as we say women do this stuff and the other, we do some stuff too. And we need to recognize that. We got to drop our pride and our ego and not always look to be confrontational or be upset or hurt everything. That's just how I see the stuff. I don't think it's because of me having a father around. I just try to look at things logically. Graham thinks the same as me, and we didn't grow up in the same household. So I don't think just having a father around, a certain influence or anything like that is because of it. He is a man that I greatly respect, and if I didn't greatly respect Graham, he wouldn't be on this freaking podcast, or I wouldn't have asked him to come and do this with me when I had the original idea. Either way, there are many men that I see that didn't have the typical, quote unquote, typical influences around that I highly respect. And I spend my time with because they're worth spending their time with. Because they're not idiots. They won't throw their lives away. They think logically, not emotionally. And I respect them for that. Honestly, and it kind of makes sense too why I've had these conversations with them, especially Ram about like the red pill and stuff like that. And over a few years or so, I think we both, I don't know, just don't believe in it as much, especially after Kevin Samuels passed. And to be honest with you, I saw this whole thing come with Kevin Samuels with the red pill falling apart, manosphere and certain people not really to carry on the stuff that he talked about in a logical, non-emotional, idiotic way. And I think that's what's most important. Yes, you can have correct conversations about the dynamics of dating, but at the same time, you can't just fly off the handle because you're upset. It's ridiculous. Whether it's at other men or a woman, I just expect better of you. I think you should too because you expect better of the guys in your chat or the guys in your Twitch or the guys on your YouTube channel or whatever. These guys send you money and you're supposed to be giving them advice and helping them. I think setting a good example goes a long way. Not just doing whatever you want, saying whatever you want because your feelings are hurt. But either way, I don't know. I think it just sounds like standards to me. I'm not asking for anything crazy. I'm not expecting Fresh and Fit or anybody at all, red pill or not, to be perfect. I'm just saying be sensible, make sense with your actions and your thoughts. Cause I do agree with some stuff that Fresh and Fit say. For the most part, I really don't watch them much at all, unless some bullshit they're involved with. To be honest with you, I'll consistently say there are better resources for the stuff they talk about, whether it be dating, money, investing, going to the gym. Honestly, all the stuff that I was able to do to turn my life around was without Fresh and Fit. I was able to go to the gym and lose weight and get in better shape without Fresh and Fit. I was able to gain more confidence in dating, interacting with women without Fresh and Fit. That was thanks to Patrice O'Neal and Kevin Samuels. The working out stuff, that came from something within inside me, and then I just went and sought out information, athlete nets, other people. Well, all I'm saying is you don't have to go to one place to get all your stuff. There are many different resources that's been doing this stuff before the red pill even existed. But you're free, you're a man, you can do whatever you want to do. At the end of the day, I just think accountability matters. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. This is just a rant. If you enjoy this type of stuff, let me know and I'll do it more often. It's your boy Logos. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace.